Hi there, this is Tommy. I just wanted to do a quick video on rigging up some crappie jigs. I think it helps to have a few tricks and to do it right. Makes the jig work better, looks more natural, and I think you catch more fish. So I hope this helps some people out. And if so, you could always like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Have a great day. All right, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your line is good. I like to check about 3 to 5 feet of the end just to see if there's any nicks from jigging in the trees and stuff. And sure enough, there are some nicks. You probably can't see it on that line. It's probably 4 to 6 pound test, so it's going to be hard to see, and it's fluorocarbon. But there's a little nick. I can feel it. I just pull it through my fingers and I can feel it right there. So we're just going to clip that off. And I'm inside, so I don't have to worry about monofilament polluting. And we just want to go ahead and feel it a little bit more. Pull a little bit more through there. Yep, that feels good. And then we're going to tie on our jig. So I'm trying to tie the jig on, but let me tell you something, some of you will understand it. When you get older, you can't see 6 pound test line anymore to stick it through the eye of a jig. So a little trick you can use is use your phone to magnify it. But you can't do it holding the phone, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I gotta turn the video off to tie it, but that's the idea. Use your phone, magnify it, tie your jig on. That's what happens when you get old. So don't do it. All right. Well, somewhere there's a line coming off of that. There it is. So we got the jig tied on. Done with those for a minute. And then we got to decide, man, what color to put on that jig head. Those look good. Those look real good. What are those called? Pumpkin seed Christmas glow, or chartreuse glow. See, that's what I mean. You can't see anymore when you get older. Okay, we got crappie jigs. Well, we're going after crappie, so crappie jigs probably a good thing to put on there. And I love this color right here. Oh, the Cajun cricket. Oh yeah, that's a good color. So let's get that on. And these jigs, I really like them. They've got a little hook right here, and I'm telling you, it doesn't look like much, but it keeps that jig on there so well. I have literally fished for days with one jig grub. So you just get it lined up fairly straight, and then just you can feel it go over that little hook, and you can't pull that off. It is incredible. And then I like to just look. I like to look at it heading down to the eye. There's the eye lined up with the hook, and the body is straight. Because if it's got a curve in it, if you didn't put the hook through straight and it's got a curve, your bait will spin when you're jigging. It'll spin around. So you get more hits when it's nice and straight like that. And that color kind of goes with the head. So we will see tomorrow how it worked out. All right. I got another jig tied on with help from lighting and telephone magnification, as my son makes fun of me. There he is. All right, so we're gonna pick another jig, a body to go with this. And I am thinking the pumpkin seed chartreuse glow. That sounds good. I think that colors and stuff, I think they're really made for us. I don't really think the fish are really into it that much, but it does seem to help. So we're going to go with that. But that hook is a little bit different on this one. The keeper. I don't know if you can see that. That's a big keeper. Well, we'll see what happens. Try to get that threaded on there nice and straight. Bring it right out of the back there. And I'm going to kind of squeeze that a little bit. Squeeze that down. I don't know if it's coming out or not, but there we go. Yeah, it's squeezed right on there. Nice. Nice and straight. And jig that thing up and down. And little crappies come along, and bass, and even catfish like them. Channel cats. And bullheads, I guess, will hit them. All right, we're ready to go for tomorrow. Tie a few more on, and then we'll see you in the morning heading out on the river fishing. All right, one little trick. If you're using a solid bodied jig, you can just slide it onto the hook. And if it's got a keeper, it's fine, it works, it's no big deal. But if you're using a hollow tube bait, like that, what you want to do is before you slide it on, let me feel where that, okay, it's on the top here. Before you slide it on, you want to take a pair of pliers. See, it's not even wanting to come off. So it actually is working really well. Take a pair of pliers or your little cutters and grab that keeper wire and just bend it up a little bit. Bend it up in the air. Hopefully that's coming out on the camera. Bend it up in the air, and then it's springy, so you can push it down a little bit, slide your tube, your hollow tube, over it, and then it grabs it. See, that won't come off. Now, if that keeper wasn't bent up, the tube would just slide down and it'd be bent on your hook every time you pull it in. So just bend that keeper up, and you can even push on it a little bit, and you can feel it come through the top of the bottom of the tube a little bit. When you feel that come through the bottom of the tube a little bit, then give it a tug. It stays right on there. I mean, eventually it's going to wear, but it's much better than just sliding the tube on there. Little trick. Well, I hope that helps some people out. And like I said, if you like that video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Just getting started here, so hopefully I can provide some more tips and some interesting videos. I got some projects coming up that I'm going to be uploading, so stay tuned. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Go fishing and get your kids off the iPad.